have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life spent in a miserable way.
Hey guys, this is Stephen Hooley, and today in this episode, I want to go over be careful what you wish for. And the reason why I want to go over this is for multiple different reasons, and I'll cover a few of them. But reason number one, the reason I think you should be careful for what you wish for is mainly because you're likely going to get what you ask for, believe it or not. There's tons of stories about people asking for something, wishing for something, praying for something, and then they get it and they change their mind and it wasn't what they expected and it didn't turn out to be what they wanted and they wish they could go back. I mean, there's movies about this kind of stuff, right? But also there's people who wish, pray, etc., get what they want and it was great, so there's two different sides to this. But I want to touch on be careful what you wish for, because you really need to be prepared for what you're wishing for. You really need to think about it. Case in example, I wished when I was 16 to start a business, and I wanted to make a lot of money with that business. Well, truth be told, I did start my business and I have had success in my business, but I was nowhere near prepared for what came with getting to the kind of money that I said to myself that I wanted to get to. And a lot of people, I think, aren't prepared to make the sacrifices that come with success. And sacrifices don't just look like money. Sacrifices can look like friends. Like you actually are sacrificing friendships sometimes to success or to what you want, even to hobbies. Sacrifices, you may have to sacrifice time. Maybe you want to learn a new hobby or you want to learn a new language. Well, you might have to sacrifice time from other areas in order to do that, right? I'm going to touch more on the entrepreneurial side because it's really what I've gone through in especially the last 7 years. And so that's kind of a near and dear thing to me. And I want to help other entrepreneurs through their journey, especially. So on the entrepreneurial side, you really need to be careful what you ask for and be very specific about what you ask for, because if you're not careful, not only will you get what you ask for, but you will get what you really didn't want, what you thought you wanted, because you didn't think through it. Case in point, when I said I wanted to know what it was like to make hundreds of thousands of dollars, what got me to that point was just absolute craziness. I was nowhere near prepared for what came with making just stupid amounts of money. I don't really want to name figures and stuff because I don't believe in stuff like that, but I want to give you a general idea of the line of thinking, right? When I said I wanted to make too much money, I was not prepared. I've said this a couple of times, but I'm going to reiterate this because I was not prepared for what came for it. And I'm going to outline that now. I was not prepared to lose family members, respect. I was not prepared to lose friendships, literally losing friendships. I was not prepared to lose a lot of things. I was not prepared to lose the time with people that I didn't ever think I'd lose time with. I was not prepared for the legal battles. I wasn't prepared for, truth be told, you hear a lot about, sleepless nights, working, grinding, but that grind, it's real. And I was prepared to work hard, but I wasn't prepared to sometimes work 48 hours with no sleep. I wasn't prepared to have to learn things super rapidly just so I could get to the next, from A to B, and the next point of success, or else someone was going to get there. I wasn't prepared to compete in huge, vast marketplaces against people who were smart, intelligent, skilled. I wasn't prepared to learn all the things that I had to learn, right? The point that I'm getting to is I asked to make a whole bunch of money. I asked to make hundreds of thousands, millions, etc. I asked to make a lot of money, and I was just not prepared for everything that came with it. Especially the sacrifices. I don't think a lot of people are prepared to lose much of anything. I lost businesses, aside from some of the stuff I just named. Like, I lost entire businesses just to have to start from the bottom. I mean, it was crazy. When I say it was crazy, like, I can't tell you in enough words the kind of roller coaster that comes with success and the entrepreneurial journey. I mean, there's charts out there that show like a peak, right? And at this peak, you're like, oh yeah, I made it. And then you dip down and it's a really incredible low, and you're like, oh man, maybe that was a one-time thing. And then you kind of dig yourself out of it and you push up, and it's the next peak. You're like, I'm on top of the world. This is great. And then you fall off that peak and you're like, oh man, maybe this thing isn't for me. I'm doubting myself. I'm doubting everything. And then you shoot up again to the next peak. You're like, what was I thinking? This was amazing. And then, once again, you fall down, and it's just this cycle. Success does not look like this neat path. It doesn't just look like this. It doesn't just go up. It looks like this. Curves. It looks like a roller coaster. And I think if you can walk into an entrepreneurial journey, if you can walk into success, not just having all the answers, but being prepared to be mentally strong, being prepared to know that you're going to have to make sacrifices, being prepared to know that you're going to have to put in the hours, and it's going to be tough and it's going to be challenging, and you're not going to be ready, but you are ready to push through and not be ready. That's going to make all of the difference. Seriously, it will make all of the difference. Because at the end of the day, I don't think a lot of people are prepared for becoming a parent. I wasn't prepared to become a father. I don't think a lot of people are prepared for a lot of things in life. Marriage, buying a car, buying a house for the first time, becoming a homeowner. A lot of people aren't prepared for life, but we make do. Well, business is kind of the same thing. Entrepreneurial journey, success, it's kind of the same thing. You're not going to be prepared for having your first child, but you make do, you learn, and eventually you do okay at it, or maybe you do stellar at it. Business is the same way. Success is the same way. But what matters is that you're persistent about it. What matters is that you keep going when times get rough. What matters is the mindset you carry. I can say this without a doubt. Having made great success, put the money aside. A lot of people talk about money, and money's important, but I've had success. I've tasted great success. And I can tell you without a doubt, it is the mindset that you carry that will get you there, keep you there, get you further, etc. Or the reverse, take you right out of success, knock you on your butt. It is absolutely your mindset. And I will keep making episodes about different aspects of mindset and everything. But that's a big reason why, I'm sharing these episodes, sharing this journey of mine and my perspective and different things. Is you want to be successful in life at anything. I don't care if it's school. I don't care if it's a job. I don't care if it's a hobby, a business, whatever. Your mindset is what is really going to matter the most. And with that being said, I hope you like this episode, and I look forward to making the next one with you guys.